Cleveland extends their winning streak to 22. It was their first walk-off and extra innings win during this run. Despite all that, despite the hype in the air, Sydney, is what they're doing being underappreciated at this juncture in time?
I don't think if you watched some sports shows down south, this was probably the biggest story last night. I think everyone was probably looking at Texans, Bengals, I'm talking throughout the day.
Yeah.
Maybe not after, but I'm talking the lead up last night. That Thursday nighter may have gotten more play. They're not selling out these games in Cleveland.
No.
If we're going to talk about undervalued, let's include Cleveland into that discussion, right?
Yeah.
People are still talking about Isaiah Thomas's hip more than this story sometimes.
Yeah.
But this is incredible. This is history. This, in my opinion, is the longest streak in the history of Major League Baseball. What's also being undervalued, Tim, Francisco Lindor in the leadoff spot. Since they moved him there, they're 30-4.
Yeah.
They are 30 and now the Jay Bruce statistics are crazy too since they got him. But for undervalued, let's lump it all together. Francisco Lindor is an MVP candidate. We're not really talking to him.
No,
this is undervalued from every angle, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can throw Jose Ramirez into the mix.
Jose Ramirez 4 for 4 last night, and he hustled his ass off to get to second before Bruce drove him home.
I love me my Frankie Lindor. Let me throw this out there: is a game that's rained out? Is that a game?
A game that's rained out? Well,
is that a game?
Depends on when it's rained out.
If it's before the legal allotment of innings, is it a game?
If it's before, no, it's not a game.
No.
No.
So that's why the 26-gamer is actually a 26-gamer, so leave that one alone.
Completely disagree with that.
Baseball is the hardest sport to do this in.
Yes.
Baseball, what the Cleveland Indians are doing now and what the New York Giants did in 1916 is harder to do than any other sport. You're playing each and every day. Every once in a while, you know as well as I do, someone runs into a fastball, somebody gets hot, a pitcher shuts you down. To do what they're doing in baseball is more impressive than what the Golden State Warriors did in basketball. Walk down the line, any other sport, this is harder to do it. Even the New England Patriots. But when I think back to the New England Patriots, when they went 16-0, did they win the championship?
They did not.
When the Golden State Warriors went on their run, did they win the championship? I wonder, you saw how much this meant to them when Jay Bruce had the walk-off. I wonder if this might not distract them, take a little bit of energy away from them, somehow affect what will end up being a playoff run for this team where you expect them to win the World Series now. Do you not expect, like from what you've seen, you look at this team, they do everything well.
They're fantastic in every way, shape, or form.
Right.
Here's why I still have faith there's carryover to this. 9 times out of 10, I'd agree with you.
Yes?
When you lose Game 7 of a World Series, that hunger never leaves, man.
Mariners, same thing, right? Set the record for wins in a Major League season, didn't win the World Series.
What energy? That's their first walk-off of the streak.
No, yeah, it has been. But
they have had one day off in this.
Vested interest. You know that. When you're on your toes, when you host this show.
Oh, physical fatigue.
Yeah, you're on your toes for the most of it, and you're tired after, right?
You're tired.
Even though we've done nothing.
But the drive, I'm tired right now sitting here. I'm exhausted.
That's something different.
Look twice a day, and I can't even see straight. All right, so obviously this is what the Jays team will look like in 5 years. Because when you look at this Cleveland team, Shapiro haters and Ross Atkins haters, and you're like, what have they done? What have they done? What have they done to Jays? Where's Anthopoulos? Well, other than 5 guys currently on this Indians team, this is Shapiro's team.
I mean,
this is Atkins' team.
If you're talking about those 5 guys, I mean, the rosters have expanded, so the team that will probably end up in the playoffs, these are the only 5 guys that aren't Shapiro and Atkins. Yeah, no, I think all of the Shapiro and Atkins haters, I'm not sure you can change their mind with stone cold facts. I think they just hate that Alex Anthopoulos is no longer here. But the stone cold facts in this one is that is Shapiro and Atkins' team that is doing all this damage. That is this Shapiro and Atkins team that I'm watching and going, holy crap, they don't have a weakness. Like maybe center field, they have speed, they pitch well, they have reliever, they have every single piece that you would need to be a good baseball team, and Shapiro and Atkins were along for most of that.
Still waiting on Kipnis and Brantley, right? Yeah. Brantley, at the time of his real injury woe, was one of the a top 10 outfielder in Major League Baseball. Like he was fantastic, still not playing. Yeah. Listen, this is none of us know how this is going to end, But damn, that was fun last night to watch.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
It was appointment television for me.
How would a 22-game winning streak go over if the Jays did it? We'd spend 80% of our show talking about it, would we not? Yeah, seriously.
There'd be more than 30,000 people there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying?
Also, a fact.